A government big enough to give you everything you want is big enough to take away everything you have. A guy named Thomas Jefferson said that. Another thing that you might think of is you've become a snack for the beast. My God, every president vows to reduce government, but instead they double its size. And its appetite, of course. It took me hours because I'm just not very good with the computer. But I have 50 new photos on my front page at don'ttreadonme.tv. don'ttreadonme.tv. You might want to check those out. I've got a few pictures down towards the bottom of Christy, that was my guest, in-studio guest Friday. And then I snapped a picture of some, for you guys, only you guys. Ladies, do not go down to the bottom of the page at don'ttreadonme.tv. Just for guys, I took a picture of some of my neighbors, and you might want to check that out. Hey, and my newest discovery for great news articles and video clips is puppetgov.com. That's puppetgov.com. I am going to make an effort to go there each and every day to see what's going on. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a clue because I'm a homesteader, and this is your society. This is your government, not mine. And for those of you serious about survival and winning the revolution that is coming our way, I was reminded by Jim up in Canada today to bury food and water every 3 days walk. And be sure to mark it, of course. Now, for me, I would just douse it. I would locate it through dowsing, but you guys will have to find some other way of locating it. One thing that you could do is tie a rope or string to the 5-gallon bucket handle and just leave that exposed on the ground. It looks like one end of the rope is just buried. Looks like a stick usually if you use that old-fashioned rope. But that would work. Maybe paint a rock, a little bit of an odd color, within a few feet of your stash. But that way you'll have access to what you need later when things get interesting. And last note I have for you is my affiliate program. We now have over 50 affiliates. That's happened in just 5 days. You can check it out at Lipscomb Affiliates, that's plural, .com. LipscombAffiliates.com. And if you have a blog or a website or a large email list, you just might want to do this because it's 10% commission, folks. You get paid on the first of every month. So I think a lot of you could do a lot of good, help me get these seeds out. And, you know, by the way, we're introducing new products. So you might, even if you're a current affiliate, go back there and check out. We've got a couple of new products up there. I know we've got one. The others are coming online this evening, I think. So check that out, LipscombAffiliates.com. Help us prepare the Patriot community. And I have a guest tonight. I've been looking forward to this. He's been on the show before with me. And he is Max Igan. Now, Max is from Queensland, Australia, and he has that website that I refer to occasionally and I go to often. It's called thecrowhouse.com. thecrowhouse.com, and I know most of you have checked out all his films. The Big Picture, The Final Solution, and Fight the New World Order with Noncompliance. He has a few new ones. We're going to discuss those today. But I think you'll enjoy this. Max, welcome to Don't Tread on Me. How are you doing?
I'm good, John. It's good to speak to you again. How are you?
Oh, I'm very good. And, you know, Max, I first want to say thank you for filling in for me for the past couple months over there on another network when I vacated and came over here. I really appreciate it. You did just a bang-up job over there. I'm glad I left the premises because I wouldn't want to be compared to you. You did a great job, Max. I really appreciate it.
Oh, mate, I really appreciate the giving me the opening, John. It's been a pleasure to fill in for you, and it's been great to be able to get the message out to people. I hope I have been doing something that they can identify with anyway. It was a little bit shaky to start with, but I've sort of warmed into it now, so I've been enjoying it. Thank you. So thank you, actually.
Oh, well, and that is what we're trying to do, is get out the truth and stimulate, motivate the minds into action because they're so dormant. Max, you've got some new draconian internet laws over there in Australia. What's going on with that, and how has it affected people?
Well, they're still trying to get it actually through, John. They're still trying to get it passed. There's sort of a lot of the ISPs are sort of debating, saying we can't do it, it's not workable. But the government's just saying, look, we want it done, basically. So, you know, whatever we do about it, they just look like they're going to go ahead with it anyway. We've actually got petitions happening. We've got about 20,000 signatures in the last couple of weeks we've sent to the government to well, that's exactly 20,000 was how many they had that said they wanted censorship, so we've sent them 20,000 back saying we don't want censorship. We're hoping to get a little bit more and really, really push the issue to try to stop it happening, but it's looking pretty shaky at the moment.
Yeah, well, how would it affect people? What are some of the things that the government's wanting to get away with?
Well, they just want to censor the internet, basically. It'd be a blanket filter of the internet, so any sites that are deemed unsuitable by the government will be filtered. And it'll be the same as what's happening in China, basically. We just won't be able to get most of the truth. I don't even know if I'll be able to access my own website. I don't know if I'll be able to access YouTube. A lot of things going on. It's really, really scary. The fluoridation, they're going ahead with the fluoridation, even though everyone's up in arms about that as well. So it's looking pretty nasty over here. The dollar's falling like a stone. That dollar's worth 50% less than yours at the moment. So that's
wow.
pretty shaky. It's getting bad all around. But I mean, you've got some bad things happening over there as well. I've noticed. Big concern about you personally, actually. Have you heard of Bill HR875?
Yeah. I mentioned it last night. Hey, Max, we got a break. When we come back, we'll talk about that and many other things. Hang on now.